Welcome to the Soul Cave. What's going on, everybody? We're starting to build back again, man. It's been so long. Let me shut this door. Got Olympic hockey going on out here. We're in between periods, so you know. Come in and make a little shoe video. Thanks for all the love, man. It's just been a long time. Just haven't been in the mood. You know, most of you, you've seen my videos. You know what's been going on. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that I'm coming back. I'm coming back strong, or at least trying to anyway. Took the negative situation, turned it into a positive. My business is getting stronger than it ever was before. So, screw you, Amazon. I don't need you. You guys have been seeing I've been getting a lot more into buying and selling shoes, and that's huge right now because, you know, I got one son in college, got a wife who went back to school, and in a year and a half I'm going to have another kid starting college. So being able to make some bigger money now is going to be of grave importance, if you know what I'm saying. So, you know, I come in here and there used to be a lot of history in this room, you know? I mean, I had the countdown packs, the OG stuff. You know, I had my Yeezys. I had history up in here, and now it's all newer stuff. I almost feel like I'm new to the game walking in this room, you know? I mean, because it's all the new stuff. All my years of collecting and my years of finding items and traveling and my shoes I scored in Vegas or Tennessee or California, man, they're all gone, you know? All the stuff from... God, I didn't get... There's a few key pieces I didn't get rid of. We'll start obviously with the first pair of Jordans I ever got. Definitely kept my Chutney 13s. These are not going to go anywhere. You know, I'll never wear them again because they've been beat to hell. Sitting there collecting dust, but these are definitely never going anywhere. I started to get rid of my bin 23 or my bin 13s, but cut them off the last minute and said no, I'm keeping them. What else did I keep? I kept the playoff 13s. I kept the pair of my bread 13s. All my old stuff that I had retired, like all my, you know, all my other 13s I had, my white ones, my original Flints, you know, all my stuff that I had retired, I just moved. I sold. There was no point in keeping it. They were just sitting on the shelf collecting dust, and I had to do what I had to do. I moved about everything. You know, I've got, you know, my cheaper stuff that's not worth reselling. You know, like your Emmett Smiths and the classics and stuff like that. I even sold my Space Jams I had and my first retros of the Bread 11s. They were retired. I wasn't going to wear them again, so out the door they had to go. Kept my Halloween-inspired shoes, which I may add a LeBron 11 to that, maybe. We'll see. I've been playing around with the designs and stuff, but I'm not 100% sold on it yet. I also moved my wife's stuff into the room, so we've got this wall over here has got a bunch of her stuff on it. So I'm going to get into all that. I'm going to get into what I've picked up, what I've bought and sold. If you, like I said, follow me on Instagram, you see I've been getting a lot of stuff in, been selling a lot of stuff. Like the Kobe 9s All-Stars that just came out. I didn't keep none for myself, and dude, I got to poop bad. So I'm pausing this. I'm going to take a shit. Bye. Holy shit, that was some explosive diarrhea. Good Lord. I never had 7-Eleven nachos go through me that quick. Wow. Alright, so I don't remember where I was, but let's get back to the video. How about that? I've been kind of trying to, you know, I'm changing my name a little bit to the Urban Picker instead of the whole Kick Crazy thing and what have you. Just to try to promote my buying and selling, because I don't just buy and sell shoes. Obviously, anything and everything I can buy and make money on, I do. So my store is www.urban-picker.com. You'll find shoes there. Over in the left-hand corner, you'll see all the categories. But anyway, speaking of buyers and resellers and what have you, I like what Nike is doing. Okay, my last video that blamed Nike, where I just kind of, you know, smacked Nike in the face, basically, just got tired of them, the way they're doing things. I kind of like the way they're headed. I like the decisions they're making. Dropping the red, you know, the Yeezy 2s, Red Octobers, dropping them the way they did, I like that. Just out of the blue. Unfortunately, I didn't have my Twitter hooked up to my phone because I was just tired of getting all those damn pointless tweets from them. So I took it off, so I missed it. I got like there 10 minutes after, stood in line, and it was out. So it did seem like it took a little while for them to sell out, which was cool. And then I heard they had like at least one restock since then. So I'm trying to wait for the price to go down, because if the price goes down under $1,000, I'm going to snatch me up a pair. So hopefully they'll release some more and drive the price down a little bit more. But I like the way they're doing it. I like that they just, boom, no ifs, ands, or buts. I wish they would do more things like that. And then also, too, obviously with like the Powder 3s and, you know, the Bobcats and the, what was the Stealthish Gray 10s, you know, they were out there. People could get them, you know. Even though I'm not really a big 10 fan. I'm not really personally a big 3 fan. But I bought them because I could, and that was awesome. And then you could still go out and find a pair here and there, which is cool. So I like that. Also, I like what they did with the 6s. They had the one which was kind of a GR, general release, everybody could get, but at the same time they threw out the limited, you know, version. And so I like that. So basically everybody in line was at least happy. You know, if they didn't get these, they at least got the other ones. So that was the cool thing about these. I think Nike just finally they had a goof up on their release online on their Twitter link. So they finally dropped these today, actually. And I saw everybody bitching and complaining about it because apparently I didn't see anybody who got a pair. So I don't know if there was another goof or if there was just an early link and a lot of people snagged it up quickly beforehand. So who knows. But I like that. I like that bright infrared color. Infrared's, I hear people, you know, in line bitching about the infrared, about how on the white ones, which I got mine up in the store because I'm not a huge 6 fan. This one I'm more a fan of the color than I am the style of the shoe. So I put my white ones up in the store. I don't think they've sold yet. But you hear people, they were bitching about the color of the infrared. Infrared's always going to be different. I think actually that infrared that released, everybody was like, oh, it's pink, it's pink. But I think that's the closest, if not a match, to the originals. So people don't know what they're talking about, and infrared's always going to be different. I mean, they released how many versions of infrared 6s in the past 4 years, and they've all been different. So that is what it is. Don't bitch about it. So I like this. So I'm going to hang on to this. Will I ever wear them? I'm not sure. Will I eventually sell them? Maybe. That's the whole thing with now. I took my emotions out of it. My emotions went when I had to sell my original collection, you know. I had to shut the emotions off and think business. So when I get shoes now, I think more business than personal on most pairs. There are my pairs that I'm like, damn, I had to get those for me to wear. This is one pair that I'll probably sit on and maybe move around Christmas. You know, maybe the value will jump back up by Christmas. But now it's a work of art and it's sitting on my shelf. Because as I said plenty of times before, shoes to me are art. Also, I kind of noticed that, you know, like I said before, I kind of feel like a newbie, you know, with the whole shoes, which is kind of a cool feeling. It's almost like a start over. It's like a fresh start. Even though I don't have the history anymore in this room, I've got the history on videos. You know, I mean, I started shooting videos in what, '09? Sneak Geeks, I think, was the original videos that I started watching from way back when. And I don't know where he is anymore. He probably got tired of the game too when he started getting sucked into all those high quality fakes. But which I'm questioning some of my Kobe 6s now. Because I cannot remember where I got my Kobe 6s from. And this was, I got them at like the beginning of the high quality fake era. And I know at least one of them I had purchased from China. From a person or a company that I thought was legit. Which I unfortunately can't remember who they were to go back and look for them again. To double check. So I question my 6s now and it kills me. Because they're sitting there and I don't even know 100%. I'm pretty sure the pinks are 100% legitimate. But I'm starting to question my Grinches now because I don't remember where I got them. It's either that or the helicopters that I got from someplace overseas that I thought was legit, and they may not have been. So it just kills me that I can't figure that out. But so I started shooting my videos in like '09, I believe it was. So, you know, it's been what, freaking 5 years now, basically. I've been shooting videos. So it's kind of like a fresh start, you know. Unfortunately, I kind of feel like there's, you know, with collectors these days, there's so many hype beasts and, you know, people who only want certain shoes. And if they don't get that shoe, they're going to bitch and they're going to whine and they're going to complain and blah, blah, blah. But yet, something like this, if I showed a video of this, it would get no hits. To me, this is a kick-ass fucking colorway. This shoe is just monster to me. But yet, because there's so many more hype beasts than actual sneakerheads nowadays, this video would get no views if I titled it as such. And unfortunately, that's the sad thing. Got these for $50 at the Adidas outlet. So I like these. These are cool. Love that color. So gonna rock the hell out of them. Rock the hell out of you. And you know, I'm doing a lot of talking on this video, but I'm gonna probably make this forever and then break it up. So you're just gonna have to live with it and watch through it all. But just to make my point about how, you know, hype beasts, and to me they're retarded. I don't want to say retarded because that's putting down actual mentally handicapped people, and they're pretty much smarter than some of these hype beasts are. So to prove a point about a shoe that is heavily hyped, say a Ben, compared to a shoe that you can still walk out there right now in the store and grab. How do I put this? Hype beasts want attention, right? They want the acceptance, the attention from sneakerheads, from legitimate sneakerheads. But they're doing it all the wrong way. You know, I am personally past the point where the shoe makes me. I'm at the point now, thankfully, with videos and with everybody who's watched my videos over the years, and just having the years of experience behind me, I'm at the point now where I make the shoe. The shoe doesn't make me. And so there's so many just common releases and just things like even this, that if you're seen in, you get responses to like, man, those do look good on feet. Those are great. Man, I should have got a pair of those. I'm going to go get me a pair of those. You know, just something simple, common like the gum, you know, KDs here, which I actually love, man. This is, I don't like the KDs so much, 6s, you know, but this is more like a lifestyle shoe, and I love that. So, but just your simple things, and I get compliments night and day on this shoe. And not just from people who are sneakerheads, from just your everyday people walking into 7-Eleven. I get on that, nachos are coming back up. Get comments about the shoes. But the one shoe that I get the most comments about is actually my favorite shoe in the past like year that has dropped. And I bought 2 pairs, and I could still walk out there right now to a store and buy 10 pairs if I wanted to.